Hey, and welcome to Behind the Spires. I'm Ed, and this is...
Hi guys, I'm Molly, and we are your friendly neighborhood city employees.
Yes, and today we're at Baker Park for Frederick's 4th.
And we're not behind the spires anymore. We are with Celebrate Frederick. We want to introduce Caressa and Ashley. Can you guys introduce yourselves to those who haven't had the chance to meet you yet?
Sure. I'm Caressa Peterson, and I'm the event chair for Celebrate Frederick's 4th of July committee.
I'm Ashley Schweinhart. I'm also a co-chair and manager and co-owner of Tree Truckers Frederick.
And so give us the play-by-play. Where are we sitting right now? What's happening around us? What can we expect from this fantastic 4th of July?
Well, 12 to roughly 6 p.m. we have children's activities back here. We got 3 beer gardens in various areas within Baker Park. We have theatrics doing strolling entertainment and so forth. Behind us, we got the peanut butter and jelly tent that will start up at 2 to 4 p.m. We've got entertainment. There's entertainment in the Carillon Beer Garden right over here. Be Local Frederick, which is my business, is sponsoring the fireworks. Our tent is over there. We're giving out flag bags. But also at the Info Center and any of the beer gardens, we're giving out 250th commemorative hats. And then, of course, we've got...
And stickers.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Stickers too.
Stickers and like wristbands and all kinds of giveaways. We've got the bandshell stage has some entertainment that will be starting up here soon. I think 1:15. I think is the first act. And of course, over there is the country stage, but we're contained mostly with the Celebrate Frederick folks. We've got 35 food vendors here also.
Ooh.
That is the most we've had, as I understand it, in any 4th of July in history, maybe. I think that's what they told us.
Lots of ice cream, lemonades,
Yeah.
ices.
I'm going to need one of those. It's
something
so
for
hot.
everybody. Yeah, it is so hot. And I mean, it's actually really great that we have so many varieties of things that people can cool off. Plus, all of our beer gardens are tented, so if they want to seek shade and maybe a cold brew, or, we also have spirits and wine in there as well. I recommend anything cold, but number one, water. Water, absolutely. Drink
Lots
a beer,
and lots
but
of
then
water.
chug it after with a water,
Absolutely.
like double-fisted.
The name of the game is hydration today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hydration,
Definitely.
hydration. Yes.
Well,
for
walk
sure.
us through what it takes to pull off the largest Independence Day celebration in Frederick County. Like, what does the planning for this, and how does it start?
They gave each other a knowing smile.
Well, yeah, so the committee basically started in January. I personally feel like we probably should have started a little bit earlier than that, but we started in January, and honestly, it is a well-oiled machine because the 4th of July has been going on for 41 years. So the Celebrate Frederick staff, they're amazing, and they have pulled together a lot of the stuff behind the scenes. Ashley and I stepped into the role last year, so we definitely, we're on board for the 250th additional stuff. And, we just led the committee basically, and we both are business owners ourselves, so we have ideas on how we could incorporate even more into the event, for the 250th. I don't know if you want to add anything additional, but...
We just want to make sure there was some extra stuff for the 250th.
Yeah, for sure. Lots of flags, lots of hoopla, stuff.
Lots of photo ops here.
Yeah,
There's
lots of photo
ops.
opportunities. We've got the big chair in red, white, and blue. We've got the wooden love sign up in front of the gazebo. Tree Truckers has some misting
Big
inflatables.
250 blow up.
Ooh.
You can take photos in front of.
Yeah, and then of course over in the party in the park, Geyer's Towing actually has a gigantic flag they were supposed to be putting up, and that's beautiful. And then also, a great backdrop is our amazing American flag
Yes.
that we have every single year. It's actually one of my favorite highlights of the event, I'll be honest. I feel like if people have not been to this event before, that's one of the things they want to take note of. Come
It's
and just
beautiful.
look at our beautiful flag. It's amazing. And then you can take video while it's swaying, in the breeze, and it's just incredible.
You guys are right. A lot of good photo ops here today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there a time, you guys have been here before,
Yeah.
is there a moment that has stood out for you, good, bad, chaotic, that's been stuck in your mind?
Well, yeah, last year, I'm going to mention it, and I'll probably get grief for it, but last year we had a combination of electric and gas-powered golf carts, and so we ended up having a lot of problems that people didn't know about because of that. This year, we're all gas-powered, I'm happy to say, so we are all 100%, able to move.
We're
and be
able to get
mobile.
to where we need to go to help people.
Yeah, because hauling ice when they're 40-pound bags when you don't have a golf cart is really not fun.
It's not,
No.
yeah.
That's what I'll say.
Ashley, what about you?
That's a tough one. I think all of the local businesses that come out to support this event, Frederick is so blessed to have so many small local businesses that support this community. And like this event and events like it wouldn't be possible without them. So
right.
God
Amen.
bless small businesses
Absolutely.
and the USA.
Yeah, and
Hey.
coming out in the heat. Yeah, and coming out in the heat. I think it's remarkable that all of the food vendors showed up. Everybody was here. We didn't have anyone back out. And like I said, it was their biggest year for the food vendors. And then we've even more booths along the Caroline area here. So just incredible to see. I agree with Ashley. The small business community definitely rallies around the big events in town, and even the small ones. And it's just great to see.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Now, for someone who's never been to Frederick's 4th celebration, what is the one thing you tell them not to miss?
Besides the flag.
Well,
the flag.
the fireworks, of course, but like I said earlier, the big flag I think is just remarkable. I haven't really been to too many other 4th of July celebrations in my 60 years on the planet, but just seeing that I think is pretty awesome, and that's just one of those things, like especially the people who are like maybe going over to the other side, and they definitely need to come over here and take a look at that. It's pretty
Baker
magnificent.
Park is really big, so I would just encourage people to make sure you're walking all the way. Like
Right.
we've got food vendors
Oh,
all
sure.
the way towards the country garden and all the way back up here towards the gazebo. So there's a lot to see and do. So just make sure you go for a stroll.
For sure.
Yeah, this is my first time here, and we were setting up. I walked over there to check out your guys' introduction, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many food vendors here.
Yeah,
I
there's
was
a
like,
ton.
yum.
Yeah, there really is. And one other thing just to talk about, like that we added this year, is that we've partnered with AOPA, and they're doing a flyover at 5:45. So that's kind of a
Which is really
must-see,
cool.
I think, for a lot of folks.
Yeah,
for
that's
this
awesome.
particular
Yeah.
4th of July.
You know what they're flying over with?
There's a bunch of different types of planes. I don't know all the names off the top of my head, but AOPA, and they said they were subject to change too, but
Okay.
AOPA, Aircraft Owners and Pilots Association, they're the ones who are doing all that. And just a nice little commemorative thing.
The
to go
other
fly over.
thing that's fun this year, I don't watch the show, but if you're an American Idol fan,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have Ray
Yes,
Boyd
yes.
coming
Ray
tonight
Boyd.
to sing. So if you watched it, you're a diehard. She will be here.
And what time is
I
that?
saw her for the
Okay.
first time, and she is wonderful.
She is, yeah.
Yes.
9:20 is our pre-show for the fireworks, and I'm going to be introducing Ray Boyd to come out, and she's going to sing "America the Beautiful" a cappella, and then she's
the
going
best.
to introduce the national anthem contest winner, who's going to sing the national anthem a cappella as well, and that's Daniel Prue. So that's a big highlight, and then right after that we're going to be lighting up the sky. Be Local Frederick, my company, is a sponsor, so we are lighting up the sky with the fireworks.
And before we go, we know you guys have to run and deliver ice to
Yes.
everybody
I
and
know.
have emergencies.
Right.
Give us the quick story of where the fireworks get launched from and why Baker
So
Park.
I can speak to that because 15 years ago, I actually chaired this event 4 years in a row, and my committee was the one who was responsible for moving the fireworks launch location. It used to be right next to the Caroline here, and because of that, and the fire line that we have to have, we had no one sitting in this park area at all.
Oh.
And we had a fire line that we had to make sure we had to push them back. They had to be behind the fire line. So that got problematic, and so we decided, okay, look, it would be so amazing to have this park filled with people and be able to see the fireworks up there next to the Caroline. So we put our heads together, and we had 4 different spots that were going to be potential spots for launching. Parkway Elementary ended up being the one that we chose, and it was the most accessible, the best one. And so the year we did that, of course, we caused problems with people who are used to their spot to sit and watch the fireworks. So then I said, all right, I'm going to chair this one more time, and we're gonna fix this. So we actually had people stationed in lots of different areas, and we had our fireworks company come in, and they did another fireworks display after summer concerts, right after the event, actually, or shortly after, and all the people had to report back, like, can you see, is it visible, whatever. And so we corrected things, and we basically told people, look, don't sit there. If you used to sit there, you're not going to see them.
Right.
Don't sit there. So go over here and sit. So now we've kind of got it down to a science where it's just magnificent to be over in the gazebo and watch and look out
Oh,
and
I
see
bet.
all the people sitting in Baker Park. like looking up in the sky. They've got their phones and their lighters and stuff, and there's lights all over the place, and it's just so much fun. It's just really breathtaking and amazing. And 4th of July is my favorite holiday, and I can't say enough about how awesome that is.
Well, thank you guys so much for all of the planning that has taken up until this part. You guys will be running around like chickens today with your heads cut off.
We have, and
putting
we're
out
sweating
fires.
like I don't know what.
But thank you so much for being with us.
Come celebrate. Come. I think it's so important to celebrate this.
Yes,
absolutely.
So
Happy birthday,
no matter
America.
where you stand, come together, celebrate with your fellow Americans.
Amen.
Happy birthday, America.
Happy birthday. Thank you guys so
250.
much.
All right,
Thank you.
all.
That was Celebrate Frederick,
right, was
Caressa,
that good?
and Ashley. And yeah.
All right, cool. All right, sorry, I might have made that a little wet.
She's trying to get off the air.
And now we have two very special
Two
guests.
very special guests.
Major General Paula Lodi, welcome to Behind the Spires. And can you introduce yourself, sir?
Yeah, Command Sergeant Major Kurt Conklin.
Okay, and for those who haven't had the opportunity to meet you guys yet, can you give a brief introduction?
Yeah, so I'm Major General Paula Lodi. I'm the Senior Commander of Fort Detrick and the Commanding General for the Army's Medical Research and Development Command.
Yep, and CSM Kurt Conklin, and I am her Senior Enlisted Advisor, also the CSM for Senior Commander side, and then Senior Enlisted Leader for Defense Health Agency Research and Development.
That's a mouthful.
So much.
And so, what does it mean to be part of this Independence Day celebration today, especially it being the 250th birthday of America?
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Fort Detrick has such a wonderful relationship with the Frederick community. To be able to celebrate independence and to be able to represent the installation here at this celebration is truly an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what a historic town to have 250 years as a nation, and us, the Army, getting ready to going into our 251st. But all the places around here, there's buildings older than the nation in Frederick, right down the street on Rosemont. So it's kind of cool to see all that history play in.
Yeah, it's a special place.
It is.
And Fort Detrick just wrapped up celebrating the Army's own 250th birthday. How does it feel to have the Army's quarter millennium and the nation's quarter millennium arrive so close together?
Oh, it's great. It's great. It gives Sergeant Major and I an opportunity to instill in the soldiers and the civilians and the families on Fort Detrick just how inextricably linked the defense of our nation is to the defense of to our community and everything the community represents, and the fact that we are citizens too, and we couldn't do what we do without the support here. Sergeant Major actually put together a Heritage Day event where the soldiers had to ruck march around Fort Detrick. I'll let you talk about it, but and learn a little bit more about the history.
Yeah, just to support Army Heritage Month. So with all the, the people that we honor around the installation, we have barracks named after Medal of Honor recipients. We have a Barquist Health Clinic named after a famous doctor that worked at our infectious disease side. Our gym. There's so many historic places on Fort Detrick that we just have to remind ourselves it's there. So we did a nice little ruck march, got some PT in, and got to introduce everybody to remind them how much history we have.
That's incredible. And so for those families, military families that might be missing someone who's deployed right now, or they're not with their families, what would you want them to hear today on Independence Day?
Well, I would first thank them for their sacrifice. Our soldiers are just precious. Our service members, they're all very precious, and their service is invaluable. And so if they're not with them today, I would just thank them for their sacrifice, for their support. None of us do this alone. Sergeant Major's entire family is here with him at Frederick 4th today, just about, from out of town. And I would encourage them to take advantage of events like this where the community really shines.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I thank them for what they're doing, remind them to stand up tall, because again, it's 250 years of this great nation, and then thank them to keep doing what they're doing.
Now, you guys are speaking about legacy of service in your family, and your father's World War II service, your sister's Army Cyber Command. How has that shaped the way you lead?
I think my father's service definitely was an inspiration, and then having my sister serving as well, as we both came up through the ranks, really was a source of support. I have other siblings, but my sister also being a senior leader in the Army is a degree of empathy that I don't get from my other siblings with her. So we weren't exactly the same, but we were always there for each other.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Where did your father serve in World War II?
He served in Italy. He was actually an Italian immigrant and came to this country through Ellis Island. He was an Italian immigrant, and he was drafted in World War II, and he did wound up serving in Italy, and I think probably because of his fluency with the language.
Right, absolutely. So for young people who may be considering military service, either medical, scientific, otherwise, what would you want to tell them?
Wow.
Ooh, we could be here all day. What I would tell you is, you have to look at it's an opportunity, an opportunity like no other. Experiences like no other. Friendships. I have more friends, from the military, than I do from, when I was growing up, that I've stayed in contact with consistently, because there's just such a shared experience. Whether that's stressful, whether that's a fun experience, but I just look at it as the opportunity and jump in.
Yeah. My brother was Army, and now he's civilian, but those folks that he served with, that's like, I feel like every holiday or party they have, it's like the same people that come back every year.
Always texting each other, always saying hi. Yep, it's great. I love it.
Now, if you could invite the crowd here at Baker Park to do one thing this Independence Day, what would that be?
This is going to sound cheesy, but I'd say stay safe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I'd
absolutely.
ask them to stay hydrated and stay safe.
Go down the slide with water on it.
Hey.
Whichever one's got
That's a
cool
good
water
idea.
going, go do that today.
And Major General, before you go, you spoke at the bandshell about participating in a 4th of July parade. And can you just tell that story really quick?
Oh my gosh, it was so
Because I really
funny.
liked it.
So it was funny, in my hometown, Franklin, Massachusetts, during the bicentennial, they selected one child for every state, and that child had to dress up as something that was representative of that state and then march in the little town parade. And I got Vermont, so I was a can of maple syrup. And we fashioned the costume by wrapping a box and making a little hat out of tin foil so I could be a can of maple syrup. And we were laughing that my sister, she's retired now, so I can tell real embarrassing stories about her. She was Arizona, and we actually made her costume out of a green bed sheet. And so she was a cactus, and she had to walk the whole parade like this as a Arizona cactus.
That's fantastic.
That's cool.
I'm imagining
Hilarious.
like a lot of little kids, like Idaho, as like a little potato
Yep,
walking
yep.
down.
And then I'm sure there's pictures somewhere, but
That's awesome.
we'll keep those to ourselves.
Okay, so any closing thoughts for the community as they celebrate the 4th of July today?
Not just 4th of July, but every day. Again, as I said up at the bandshell, this Friday I will hand over the reins to Brigadier General Connie Jenkins, who is no stranger to Fort Detrick. She used to command our Institute for Infectious Disease. Her and her husband Tom are going to be great leaders, along with Sergeant Major Conklin and his wife Lindsay. And so in that transition, really, I just want to say thank you to the community, because these 2 years, people told me I would love Frederick. I happened to have been stationed in Hawaii when I got assigned to this particular duty station, and everyone told me while sitting in Honolulu that how much I would love Frederick, and I really was like, well, I'm sure I'll come to love it, but I am living in Honolulu right now. I think from the minute we got here, my husband and I felt like we were home.
Aww.
So I would just really thank the Frederick community because I don't think you can underestimate how much it means to a soldier that moves every 2 or 3 years to feel so much a part of the community.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for your service
you.
and being here and loving Frederick. And thank you for your service.
Yeah.
And we hope that you guys stay hydrated and cool
please.
today, and that your family has fun and get the free peanut butter and jelly.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
And go down the water slide.
And go down the
water
water slide. Thank you
Change
guys
first.
both so
Thank
much.
you very
Thank
much.
you.
You guys, I almost cried. I'm a crier lately. We want to remind everyone the parking garages are all free today. So
Yep.
park in the parking garages. Yes! Our next distinguished guest,
Ooh, distinguished.
we have Council President Cesar Diaz with us today.
Welcome.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Council President, thank you for coming.
Of course, thank you for having me.
We're so excited.
And for being out here for everyone.
Oh my gosh. So when did you find out you were coming out for the 4th today?
Okay, so technically, like in April,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
because they're that far ahead. But I might have been like searching my emails on like Tuesday to figure out exactly when. So, but yeah, 4th is a great day, and this one's extra significant. So
Yeah. And
yeah.
how does it feel being here? How does it feel being the council president during in such a historic town as Frederick during the 250th anniversary?
Yeah, I consider myself lucky to have that opportunity, right? It obviously it wasn't planned that way, but I'm a big fan of history. One of the things that I like the most about Frederick, and then just seeing all the ties between that period in history and Frederick,
Yeah.
and being able to be a part of this kind of a celebration is pretty special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite part of the gig so far?
Ooh, yeah.
Well, it's the first time I've gotten to speak to it, so that was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
That was kind of special. I've been coming to the Frederick 4th since, I don't know, for almost 30 years, 28 years, something like that, since we moved here. So, being a part of it officially was special. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And what's your favorite thing that you always have to do?
Oh, the fireworks.
No question.
No, flat out. Even if I could make it to the festivities during the day, always make sure to come to the fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear Carissa talking about how they moved it?
I did. It was interesting because I remember coming when they used to be able to sit down here.
Yeah.
When the
Right.
fireworks like right here, right behind us, and then they moved it over there, and I was like, well, why? Like.
Yeah.
But it was still cool because the crowd was getting bigger, and I think I've watched out of the 20 sometimes I've come in I don't know, half a dozen different places. So here, different parts of the park, Frederick High, which is right over there, parking, some of the parking garages, friends' houses, always trying to find the best spot. So
Yeah.
Outside of the fireworks, like, do you have a really good memory out of all the years that you've been here?
It's hard to narrow it down to one, but it's all about being here with my kids, right? So my 2 old sons are adults, but one of them was born here in Frederick, so he was coming here since he was a baby. The other one was 3 when we first started coming, and now, seeing them growing up. And then now my stepson, who's 16 now, but we've been coming down here since he was like 4. So it's a part of the story of my kids growing up.
Aw.
So it's hard to narrow it down to one thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you're part of a celebration that we have coming up next week, which we're
Yes.
excited about, July 8th.
Yep.
How does it feel to be a part of reading the Declaration of Independence?
No, I was really excited. I was actually a little upset. There was a typo in the first email I got, and it said that it was on Thursday when we have council meetings.
Oh, right.
And I was like,
Right.
oh. I also didn't. I didn't know it was going to be at City Hall. I
Right.
thought it was going to be at Winchester Hall. So I was like, oh, I can't do it. But then we got past that, and it's Wednesday, and at City Hall. So I was like, oh, even if it was a council meeting, I can take a break.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
can go do that and come back.
Yeah.
But no, I'm excited to be there, and it's like I said, it's special, it's significant this year because of the 250. So
Yeah, so for those who haven't heard yet, we're going to have council president, we're going to have some county folks, we're going to have Arch, we're going to have Centro Hispano, we're going to have Asian American Center Frederick, a youth council. I'm missing a ton of people.
It's going to be
But we have people that are going to be reading out the Declaration of Independence because it was on July 8th, 250 years ago, that it was read to the people of Philadelphia. I always think like they signed it on the same day, and then everyone knew.
Right.
And that's not how it works.
Right. Yeah. I mean, today we would send out an email blast, or
Right.
you know.
they didn't just text anybody?
No.
They're like, yeah.
They didn't have the really awesome, like City Hall minutes that we have.
Hey!
Yes, which I'm a big fan of. Yeah, love those.
Everyone check out your city minute.
Yeah. So yeah, no, it is strange, right? That we all celebrate the 4th, but people didn't know about it until the 8th. So it'll be a very exciting and very cool ceremony.
And I just found out from Jake Wynn from Visit Frederick that actually July 2nd is when I think they voted on it. And so really July 2nd should be, which I was like, it blew my mind. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah,
what?
everything took longer, right? You had to write that thing out. I'm sure they had to tear it up, start over again, or whatever.
You have to vote, then you have to start signing,
Yeah.
and then everyone has to get together, and in like August they're done signing.
Right,
it.
yeah.
They just picked the day in between. It's like, you know what, 4th sounds
Fourth
good.
sounds
Fourth sounds good, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably it.
I mean, they could have written it, it would have been nicer. It wouldn't have been 100 degrees today if they had gotten it done earlier and done it in May, but that's okay.
Yeah.
They had other things in mind, like actual freedom.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
independence,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah. So if you wanted to tell the residents of Frederick one thing today, what would it be?
If you didn't have the opportunity to come out, if you can make the time, please do. If you can't, there's going to be a lot of activities and a lot of celebrations throughout the rest of the year. There's the event at City Hall on the 8th, and a lot of opportunities for people to participate and to realize that maybe it's not covered in history books unless you live in Frederick. That Frederick did play an important role in the Declaration and in the Revolution, and to make time to celebrate that.
Yeah.
Are we going to see you down the slide?
Probably not. No. Although, it's hot enough, maybe, but probably not.
He says that now, and then at about 5 o'clock, it's going to get hot.
Yeah, as soon as, we'll see what happens. Yeah.
And we know that Councilmember Brem loves the peanut butter and jelly station, so you have to go check him out.
Yeah. I was like, wow, it's going to be like peanut butter and syrup. It's going to be kind of melted, so it'd be challenging. Yeah. So that would be kind of cool.
Well, Council President, thank you so much for
Thank you all.
joining
Thank
us.
you for everything you guys do, and folks, I hope you make time to come out.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cesar. Oh my gosh, we just had 3 back-to-back interviews that were incredible.
Right? And we're going to have another one here shortly.
Who's it going to be?
I don't know. Is it going to be someone celebrating USA 250 with us?
And
hey,
she's
Andrea.
got cool glasses.
Hi guys.
I got cool glasses.
You do. I love those.
Andrea Baker, please introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Andrea Baker. I'm the Arts, Culture, and Communications Fellow with the City of Frederick.
And today is technically your last day?
Yes, it's technically my last day.
Okay, so we're real bummed. But
well, what a great day to go out with.
I was just going to say, sometimes last days are like, okay, we'll see you later, bye, womp. But Andrea is going to be here at our booth, technically, right by the bocce courts, doing what?
We have the USA 250 postcards at our table, so you can stop by and fill one out with what you're hoping for Frederick's future, and then put it in the box, and we will hang it up in City Hall with our Frederick Shared Future art exhibit that's in City Hall right now. And that's going to go through July, and then at the end of July we're going to put all of those postcards into a time capsule that we're going to open in 50 years, and it'll be buried at City Hall.
That is really cool.
Yeah, I'll be here.
Yeah, it'll be here for sure. It'll still be working at the City of Frederick in 50 years.
Probably.
It's because he's only 20.
25.
So
credit.
You've done fantastic work with this shit. We got producer Lance giggling off screen. You've done fantastic work with this Frederick's Shared Future art exhibit. We were there at City Hall today, and I took a picture of a couple of the postcards because some of them are written by little kids.
Oh, they're so
and
cute.
it's so beautiful because
Those are my favorite.
Spelled totally crazy, and like the handwriting is cute. But one of them just said like equality for everyone, and I just thought how beautiful that is because kids are the best.
Yeah.
Has there been one that you has stuck out in your mind?
Well, speaking of postcards that kids have completed, there was one little boy when we were at the American History Fair along Carroll Creek.
Yes, in April?
Yes,
Yeah.
in April. That came up to the table, and I think he even recorded his response, maybe. But he wrote on the postcard, "I just hope that my kids have a good future." And he was only like 8, maybe. It was
about
so
his
sweet.
kids.
Yeah.
No. That's the cutest thing I've ever heard.
I don't know. Well, the one I remember someone submitting was the kid wanted a guinea pig cafe in Frederick.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, yes.
I agree with that.
Yeah, sure. I'll go eat at a guinea pig cafe.
I'll go eat at any type of animal cafe, quite frankly.
Agreed.
Kids have the best ideas. I believe the children are our future.
Yeah.
Teach them well.
Not only do they say the darndest things, they have
Yes.
great ideas.
That's true.
Yeah.
What has been your favorite thing about working for the city?
The team, definitely. Yes. Well, I think like I interacted with you guys like when I was working at Maryland Ensemble Theater for a while. But when I went to the lip sync battle and saw you guys perform for the first time a couple of years ago, I was like, those are my people.
Yes!
Gold winners, by the way.
Yep.
Shout out to SHIP.
Yes,
Yes.
shout out.
Give a shout out to SHIP, Student Homelessness Initiative Partnership. They do a lip sync battle every year to raise money. They do fantastic work helping homeless students in Frederick. And each year, about 10 to 15 maybe teams, give or take,
It's about, yeah.
compete. And it's a lot of fun, raises money for an excellent cause.
Yeah.
So we love SHIP.
Absolutely.
So tell us a little bit about your art background before you get back to your table.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
So I was with the Frederick Arts Council when they opened Sky Stage for the very first year. So I coordinated all of the performances that happened during that time. It was a lot of fun. It was so much fun. I was really sad to see it go, but I was an AmeriCorps member. Yeah.
Very
so
cool.
I had a fixed term of
Right.
service. So unfortunately, I had to move on after that. But yeah, and I am also a grant panelist for the Maryland State Arts Council, and I worked with Maryland Ensemble Theater for like about 4 or 5 years after COVID, and they're still doing great work, and just added the comedy stage that's upstairs in their building, which is right across from the Weinberg Center for the Arts and next to New Spire. So it's good to see them doing so well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Give a shout out to everyone. What would you say to people who are not here at the 4th
Yes.
yet? What would you tell them? Come on
Hydrate.
down. Yeah.
Hydrate, and I heard that there was a peanut butter and jelly thing. Everybody
so
keeps
the
talking
tent
about.
right behind you.
Oh,
They're setting it up now.
oh, okay.
I believe it's free peanut butter and jelly.
I think so. I think that's what they said.
Yeah.
Are there like variations to them, or?
I don't know if we can be like, excuse me, I'd like crunchy. Although, who knows?
I mean, we all know the crunchy is the best peanut butter.
You are false. That's wrong. It's creamy.
It's crunchy.
Yeah,
Raise your hand if you like crunchy.
A little bit. Sometimes.
Look at all the
Depends
hands.
on
All the people back out there, they
Nope.
like crunchy too.
All of them are saying, Molly, we agree with you.
Hey, but nobody can turn down a free PB&J, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a water slide. Did I hear that too?
I heard so too, but I haven't seen it. It might be one of the ones behind us. I do know that Tree Trekkers, Ashley,
Has
who
a
was here,
misting thing.
yeah, they have one of those little like splash pad fountains. So I saw some kids already getting in that. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea.
There
Yeah,
are
that
definitely some
sounds
ways to
awesome.
stay cool out here. along
Yeah.
with staying hydrated.
I
And
would say-
while you're here, please fill out a USA250 postcard.
Yes.
Agreed. And there's about 50 vendors like in front of us, I should say, of food and lemonades and ices. So
There's plenty of stuff out here.
yeah. Andrea, thank you so much.
Thank you
And
guys.
we're gonna
I'm so glad to be a part of this.
miss you, and
Thank
we
for
hope
having
you
me.
are no stranger to us.
Oh, I'll be back.
Okay, good. She'll be back.
Yep.
That almost sounded like a threat.
I liked it. I like a woman who's all business.
Well, thank you guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, we have some information for you guys.
Yep.
Everything today is rain or shine, so if a storm rolls through, activities pause until it passes.
Yep.
Seek shelter, stay out of the from like under trees in case that happens.
Yeah, so if you want real-time updates on parking, traffic, and weather, you want to text FRED 4 the number 4TH to 888-777 for free alerts straight to your phone.
And heads up, guys, we know this is a big bummer, but pets are not allowed in the park for this event.
It is a big bummer.
It's also super hot, so I don't think the pets want to be outside. I know my 2 dogs
I'd rather
don't.
them be safe.
Yes, exactly. Bring a tent or umbrella, just like we have here. Totally fine. Just be ready to lower it in case it's blocking someone's view.
Right.
And a reminder, parking is free all day today. So all of the parking garages, Church Street, Court Street, West Patrick Street, Carroll Creek decks, all a short walk to the park.
Yes, and handicap parking is clearly marked along 2nd Street, College Avenue, and Carroll Parkway.
And here's just some brief logistics. 2 p.m. Osis Island Sounds brings reggae, calypso, and gospel vibes to the band shell stage. And then at 4:15,
the Tom Star Band hits the stage with a little bit of everything: rock, funk, soul, Motown, and more.
And then at 6:30, Honest Lee Soul closes out the band shell lineup with blues, hip hop, and soul. 2024's best blues band from the Maryland Music Awards. Okay, guys, that's 6:30.
Yes, and Party in the Park is 99.9 WFRE's country music stage over by the swimming pool at Fleming and College Terrace.
And Chris Darlington kicks things off there, an independent country artist and active deputy sheriff from Winchester, VA. That's awesome.
Yeah, and then Hannah Ponce is a local rising star here in Frederick, one of Frederick's own. She shares the stage with Riley Green at the Great Frederick Fair.
You guys, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot.
And like Caressa and Ashley said, come down and walk the whole thing.
Yes.
Because your thing is crazy right now. It's going this way.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
There's something for everyone. Like, you can start up at the band shell and go down, but definitely check out the whole thing. And then at the WFRE near the pool, the Brown Brothers are also bringing outlaw country and southern rock to your ears, and they're originally from Damascus, Maryland.
Oh, okay. So not that far down the road. Kelsey Hart will close out everything, a Curb Records artist known for his hit, Life With You.
And we have our next guest here. Monsieur, please sit down and introduce yourself.
All right, hello, my name is Andrew Baller, and I'm here representing the Frederick Sister Cities Association.
And for those who don't know what that is, please tell us.
Yes.
Yeah, so we are a 501c3 nonprofit where we serve as a, I'd say, a bridge between the United States and America. Specifically for Frederick, we have 2 sister cities in Germany, Schifferstadt and Morsheim. So a little bit of background, I guess, on myself and how I got associated with the Frederick Sister Cities Association. My wife, Erin, who's over at the tent, we visited Germany 3 years ago. First time both of us took a Europe trip, and she had heard of the Frederick Sister Cities Association before, so she reached out, was just wondering if we could get into contact with some folks on the Germany side, just so we could meet some locals, see a smaller town, see what life was like. So she reached out to Ronnie Osterman is her name. She got us in contact with a German couple, Franz and Uli Sattel. And long story short, we ended up meeting them in Germany. They drove us around Schifferstadt, some surrounding towns, and we had a great time, great people, good to know them. And yeah, so ever since then, we're like, we'll, keep the connection. We'll decide to join the organization and, help continue it grow, help keeping it moving on. So we recently just became our own 501c3 organization. So we're going through a transformation process now where we're kind of doing everything in-house. We have our own organization set up where, trying to start getting our name out there, start hosting a few events throughout the year, like a German dinner night, a chocolate gala. We'll have a tent at the Oktoberfest later this year. So yeah, just trying to spread awareness and hoping to grow the organization. That way we can, just continue having a bigger footprint. We have a student that is from Frederick area. He's actually traveling to Germany later this summer. So we provide a travel grant that allows him to travel there, and he'll meet the same couple that we met a few years back, and they'll show him around Schifferstadt. So really just a good way to get to know some folks in a different country, and so yeah, I know that was a lot of rambling, but that's
awesome.
Yeah.
I know nothing about sister cities,
So I come from a city, well, I used to work at a city that had like a whole slew of them. Like, there was like about 5, 6 of them. Like, we have 2. And not to get into like the weeds and everything, but like, how would, like, let's say we wanted to reach out to another city. Like, how would that work?
That is a really good question, to be honest with you. I don't think I know the answer to that on hand, but yeah, I mean, we've had this relationship with Schifferstadt and Pforzheim for decades.
Yeah.
Just a little bit of background on it. So, at least from the Schifferstadt perspective, the Brunner family, I believe is the name. They have lots of descendants that live in the area right now. From my understanding, centuries ago, came to the U.S. from Germany, went to Frederick County, and realized, hey, this looks a lot like home, and set up the Schifferstadt house. And I think ever since then, there's sort of been that relationship.
I love it. It's like, hey, this feels good.
Yeah, and
I
will
like
say,
it here.
And I will say, when we traveled to Germany, we took a train that we actually went to Italy first, and then took a train to Germany, and very beautiful. And we both said the same thing, like, wow, this does feel a lot like home.
Frederick.
So yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay,
so
best German food in this area.
So we actually love a place called Rathskeller. It's right outside of Baltimore.
Okay.
I am a big fan of Dunkel, which is a darker style German beer, which not super popular, but I also love a good Hefeweizen. So they have a good Hefeweizen there. I think we ordered everything on the menu that when we went there last time. German food is great for sharing.
Yes.
So if you're not trying to just eat your own entree and just want to share a schnitzel or a pretzel or anything like that, German food is perfect. So
my brother lived in Germany for a couple years, and we went out to visit him, and I do believe I gained quite a bit of weight from all the German food.
Yeah, it's not hard to do that.
So good.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about Schmeichelstube in Hagerstown?
So admittedly, we have not been there.
You have to go there.
Okay,
that's what I was waiting for you to say. I couldn't remember the name of it.
Okay.
That's where my family likes to go.
Okay.
It's so good.
Yeah, we've talked about it. We just haven't made our way there yet. We used to live in over there too, so.
Okay,
yeah.
Check it out.
Okay.
It's very heavy, so maybe not today.
Okay.
Because it's very hot out.
What's the dish to get there?
Oh gosh, they have. I think you can't get it on Wednesdays, or you can only get it on Wednesdays. It's like a lamb shoulder, or not a lamb shoulder. My dad's gonna kill me. Veal shoulder. Pork, like a pork.
Okay.
Okay.
So there's a pork knuckle.
And you have and you have to call ahead of time.
Okay.
Oh, really?
To get it. Yeah. And it's humongous. And the joke is, my daughter, who when she started ordering it was 15 and a twig, would get one that was this big, and then it would come out for my husband or my dad and be this big, and they're like, what the heck, give me that one, and she'd eat the whole thing. It's so good.
Okay, very cool.
And they also have a sausage appetizer that you have to check out as well.
Yeah, it's nice. There's something to just sausages, mustard, and pretzels,
literally
and
can't
beer.
go wrong.
Yeah.
You cannot go wrong.
Yeah. So so we did Italy for a few days, went to Rome. Food was awesome.
Gorgeous, yeah.
First meal when we got to Germany, we went to Munich. We had seen YouTube videos about what to order, so I got the pork knuckle, and I'm like,
that's it. Yeah.
This just looks like I've never had anything like this before. It was probably the best meal that I've ever had.
And coming from Italy, that's a big statement.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I stand by that very strongly. So.
Well, get back to some of the sister cities things that you guys do. Is there some resources that you guys share between cities or anything? Is there anything that can benefit for both Frederick and both the German city?
Yeah, so I mean, nothing really concrete, I would say. It's really just we keep a constant line of communication with them. Franz and Uli Sattel, who, we met there, they actually visited the United States a few months ago. So usually they'll come with some gifts. Cole, who is traveling in a few months, he's going to come back with, he's going to bring a few gifts with him, potentially meet the mayor, things like that.
Oh, so I love that.
It's a lot of just, exchanging gifts, keeping that connection alive, and things like that, yeah.
I love that. And how many times have you been to Frederick's Fourth?
Sorry, say that one more time.
How many times have you been to Frederick's Fourth in Baker Park?
So this is actually first time.
No way!
All right.
Yeah, so.
What are you most excited to check out?
That's actually a really good question. Any recommendations on what I should check out?
Ed?
Fireworks.
Okay.
Obviously. We've got a whole line of food trucks down here. I did have a chicken steak. Oh, no, I'm sorry. A steak and cheese sub from one of these places up there. My wife, off camera here, got it for me.
Okay.
And it was really good.
Okay.
Okay.
And also Ray Boyd, who was
Yes.
an American Idol finalist.
She's going to be singing tonight.
She's going to be singing, and she's going to be introducing the winner of a national anthem contest.
Oh.
So.
Very interesting. So, what was the contest? What are the folks competing?
It was just best national anthem singer.
Okay.
Which, by the way, is like the hardest song to sing.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, it is incredibly difficult. There's a ton of bands over by the pool. It's gonna be a kicking day today.
Okay,
Absolutely.
awesome. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. It looks like the rain's gonna hold off, which I know was like a big thing. So.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so before we wrap up, where can folks go to learn more about Sister Cities?
Yeah, so we have a Facebook page. We are actively building a website. So I'd say Facebook page for now. You can look up Frederick Sister Cities Association. We actually do have I would say, an older website. If you were to Google it, you find it. We'll redirect that to our new website, which will be up in a couple weeks. But yeah, essentially what we plan to, have for folks that they can, look at is just some travel blogs of, the travel back and forth, things like that, upcoming events. So yeah, we're like I say, we're actively working on getting all that stuff in motion. That way we're easier to access. So.
That's awesome. And you check out Schmeichel's Stuba, and we'll check out Rathskeller outside of Baltimore.
All right, sounds great.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
All right, you guys, there's more updates for you. The one and only Frederick Fireworks Show launches at dusk. And like Chris has said, it's going to be from Parkway Elementary School.
Yes. And free seating in the park opens at 7 p.m. So grab your spot early. It fills up fast.
And like we just said, right before the fireworks, Daniel, I'm going to say this maybe wrong, Prowl, winner of this year's juried singing competition, performs the national anthem introduced by American Idol top 11 finalist and Frederick County native, Ray Boyd.
Yes, I was rooting for her to go.
I know. Frederick was so excited.
Yes.
I think that was so awesome.
Keep your eyes on the sky at 5:45 for the AOPA flyover. There are going to be 8 aircraft honoring America's 250, including Cessnas, a Beechcraft Bonanza, and Vans RV-12s.
Best views are from most of Baker Park Frederick High School's front lawn and the pool area. Visibility is limited near the bandshell seating.
Yes.
Ed?
Yes.
What's been your favorite thing so far?
So far, well, that sandwich I had earlier was really good.
Gosh, I'm so hungry, you guys.
Other than that, just seeing all the people out here kind of enjoying it, even in the heat. Like I'm sitting here in the sun and it's kicking.
Yeah.
But people are just having a ball.
Yeah, and there's kids getting face paint behind us. We have the peanut butter and jelly folks, which maybe I can get one of those soon because I'm hungry. I think it was really awesome to speak with Major General Lodi and I can't remember the rank of Sergeant Conklin, but from Fort Detrick, because it just emphasizes the importance of service members and
Right.
veterans in this day.
Absolutely.
It was an honor that they stopped by with us.
Yes, I was really glad they were able to get some time to stop over here.
Yeah, and I thought that was really cute about her Frederick parade where she was a bottle of maple syrup.
I wonder if Marilyn was a crab.
Oh, it definitely
had to have been a
or Ed's favorite, Old Bay.
Old Bay, yeah, an Old Bay can.
A can of Old Bay. So speaking of kiddos, there's a ton of activities in the Carillon area, so kind of where we are right now. Pickle in the Park runs 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the 2nd Street tennis courts. Free learn to play clinics and open court time. All skill levels welcome.
Now, amusement rides here run from 12:30 to 5:30. It's $1 a ticket, or grab an unlimited wristband.
Yes, and the Boy Scouts I was watching earlier, the Boy Scouts have a monkey bridge
Ooh.
and a do-it-yourself construction project from 12:30 to 6:30. So they have almost like it's almost like a tree trekkers.
I'll tell you, it's that rope bridge thing, right?
Yeah, it's like big like tree and rope course, and so they were leading kids through it, and it was really cute.
Cool.
I was taking pics. So they have that from 12:30 to 6.
You can also swing by the Key 103 Family Fun Tent for Minute to Win It games, 12:30 to 6. From 12:30 to 6, I'm sorry.
And then 106.9, the Eagle Cornhole Tournament, runs noon to 4:30, up to 16 teams competing for cashes and prizes.
You know, me and producer Lance could probably do that. We are 0-1 or 0-2 in the employee cornhole tournament.
0-2.
0-2. So we're gonna be 1-2 this year.
And so, what was the issue before?
You know what? The competition was really hard.
I know. They were not messing around. Employee picnic, they were not messing around. You could see the teens gearing up, and they were like ringers.
Oh, yeah.
I was not. And you guys made shirts for that, didn't you?
We did. I got to make a new shirt for this year, too.
Oh, cute.
So the 106.9, the Eagle Cornhole Tournament, that's what we were just talking about here. That's at noon from 4:30. But you can also beat the heat at the Frederick FM Cool Down Zone.
Ooh.
It's a misting tent with a beach theme from 12:30 to 6.
I shall be heading over there.
Yeah.
Kids can build their own snack at the Do-It-Yourself PB&J tent, courtesy of Wegmans. Oh, we didn't give a
Wegmans.
shout out to Wegmans.
Shout out to Wegmans.
So that's the PB&J tent, 2 to 4 p.m. And actually, right next to the PB&J tent, I'm looking at it right now. There is face painting and henna from Bliss.
Ooh.
And that runs 12:30 to 7 for a small fee.
You ever done one of those little henna tattoos?
Oh, I have. That was like all the rage going to. Are you serious?
Going to Ocean City?
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to get an airbrushed shirt and a henna tattoo, and I will hear nothing else.
I've had an airbrush shirt or two.
Yeah. We should do a team one.
Ooh. You can catch theatrics, patriotic stilt walkers and jugglers from 2 to 5 around here.
Is that the Lore family? Because if that's the Lore family, I'm going to be really excited.
I haven't seen them around here yet, so they just haven't made their way over here.
Yeah.
But I remember seeing some footage in our archives, and boy, that's tall.
The stilts.
The stilts are tall.
And guys, for a cool down, the Fleming Avenue pool is open 12:30 to 8. If you need to cool off, $3 to $6, depending on your age and your residency.
Now, there are the 3 beer gardens around the park: Tally Rec Center, the Carillon area, and near the county's country stage on Fleming Avenue.
Yes, I'm going to go jump in that pool as well.
Ooh, yeah.
Producer Lance, I wonder if we can get a water out here. Oh, we don't need a water, and let me tell you why. We're going to say good day to you, fine people who've been watching. It's been wonderful to be out here so far. What are you going to check out first?
I think I'm going to go take some pictures of the flag first, because that thing is really nice looking.
Yeah, it's pretty massive.
And then see if they're serving up PB&Js.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for joining us, and we hope you will catch us next time on
Behind the Spires. And remember, kindness costs us nothing, but it means everything.
Happy 4th, y'all. Bye. My one side is like all in the sun, and it's like
whole neck here.